Everyone who's here. We have some early birds in the house. Who do we have in the house right now? Make sure I get it up here too so I can see your comments on here and then I can hear what you guys are hearing. So thank you for being here. Toof, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy both of your streams yesterday. Sorry I couldn't be in the whole time, but it was so awesome watching you and Vicky, and then coming in later and meeting some other folks because I haven't met Rich just yet or hadn't. So good to see others on your channel the second time, and I think I probably dozed off at that point in time because as I was telling you, I was laying down. So I'm like, oh, this is so soothing. Let me meet some folks, and then I wake up in the morning like, what happened? Elsa fan, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope everything is going well with you. Guys, I'm trying a little something different, doing a little something in the evening to see kind of what traffic we get in here, guys. Khalil, the vlogger, welcome in. How are you doing today? 50 plus, welcome in, guys. So good to see you. How are you doing? And thank you. Yes, as you come in, please do hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Welcome in. We have 5 channels in the house. 1 minute in, guys. Everybody's coming in, coming in. Thank you. Yeah, that was definitely 2 great streams yesterday, guys. So if you do not have the Missing Tooth mukbanger, you are missing out on some awesome content. He's a wonderful soul, wonderful personality. So you won't go wrong with going to his channel. He has awesome live stream interviews with other YouTubers. So definitely very entertaining. And then his mukbang channel. And then he has another channel as well. So he's just rolling with this media thing and has lots to put out there. So definitely get over to his channel. Elsa fan, thank you. Oh, good. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing well. Yep, having a great day, great weeks, beginning of the week, Monday so far. So thank you so much. Clayton, welcome in. How are you doing? So glad to see you guys. 6 channels in the house, guys, as we roll into our Monday evening, and for some across the pond into their early Tuesday. So thank you guys for being in the house as always. And when you connect up with folks here, know that they are really genuine people. So thank you for being here. So let me just make sure that I share us out as well. Yes, as you come in, please do hit that like. And if you have a community tab, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you chat with others, if you'd like to share me out, that'll be awesome as well. See, let me go to my share out the stream. So how is everyone's week going so far? How are your YouTube goals coming, guys? Okay, I'll share this out. Are you? Yeah, you were telling me about the 12-hour live stream. I would need like somebody to resuscitate me after that long. How are you gonna take breaks and stuff? What is your kind of schedule and all that within that 12 hours? What are you gonna do? I know you're not want to give it away, but just trying to figure how you're gonna maintain through the 12 hours, because the 5-hour stream, which is the longest stream I've done, guys, that was a super duper challenging 5 hours for me. And then after that, the day after, I had a sore throat and all, like I had a cold or something. It was very challenging. So trying to figure out how you're gonna get through it too, but I'll be watching. Maybe not the whole 12 hours, but I'll try to stay in for a good portion of it. You could be as loud as you want to be. How are you, lovely V? So glad to see you. You're so funny. You was like, let me stop shouting. You could shout it out, shout it up, chat it up. Let me see something here. See what. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Okay, the first hour coffee with me, then anything goes. Oh, okay, you're gonna have guests. That'll be awesome. That's an awesome way to keep things going and move along with it. So very cool. Excellent. And then keep it like a variety of personalities coming in and interaction with your audience and the folks that want to join you. That's really a really cool idea. So yes, we'll see how it goes. And maybe I'll be one of the guests there. It's this Saturday. I should have be running around too much. So hopefully I'll be able to join you for a portion of it on screen. DJ Vibes, how are you doing? Welcome in. 7 awesome channels in the stream, 7 minutes in. Thank you guys so much for being here as always. Look who came in the building. Blood X, what's going on, brother? Rock on, as I tell you all the time, guys. If y'all haven't been in Blood X's stream, you're missing out as he keeps the energy going. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of awesome channels that's in his streams, and they're daily, if not daily, almost daily. And so you'll get a great boost from being in there, guys. So if you're not connected with Blood X, please do. And for in honor of Blood X, you didn't have to come in. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Thank you so much for visiting. So, guys, yes, please do grab Blood X up if you're not familiar with his channel, because you will really enjoy yourself there. Thanks again, Blood X, for coming in today. Yeah, okay. I want to take the 9 o'clock hour, because that'll be La Silla Caliente, La Silla Caliente. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to be on then, because your interviews, as always, they're so fun. So that'll be awesome. Very cool. So yes, guys, as you come in, thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up. And then, as we get more folks in here, we just usually share about our YT journey, the struggles that's going on, the oddities and otherwise that we encounter. So I thank you again for being on this planet, Planet Venus, and being the visionary. And the visionaries are the folks, us creators, that create the life we want outside of YouTube and the community that we want inside of YouTube. So thank you so much, as always, for being in the house. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and having a rocking stream as always. Cuff and Stuff Barbecue, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming in. We got 9 awesome channels in here. So guys, if you have not seen each other before, please do take a look at each other's comment, commit and stick. We are a loyal family a loyal group of creators here, so we already know what to do, right? And if you're seeing people that you've seen already, have you made it over to their house recently to take a look at a video, to attend a live stream, to watch a playlist? Let's make sure we're sharing the love for it. And I thank you so much for being here as always. Misha ASMR and Mukbang, what's going on, sister? How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being here. 9 awesome channels in the house, including yours. So thank you for being on the planet today. So glad to see you. Hooked on Tea, what's up, sis? I'm doing well. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing today? My bro, Jesus Freak, what's up, man? Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing today? 10 awesome channels in the house, including yours. So if y'all seeing folks that y'all haven't seen before, do meet each other up. Very, very loyal group of creators here. As you continue to frequent Planet Venus, you will see the same faces with the same amount of commitment when you come in and you connect with people in here. You won't wake up in the morning and then go, where did everybody go? We will comment and watch full videos, make a comment and stick and continue to support. So definitely do connect up with the folks in this house, guys. So I hope everything is going well with you guys, and your past week on YouTube is bringing you closer to your goals and what you enjoy doing, which is being on this platform, creating content and growing with your fellow creators. So if anybody is nearing a milestone on one of those streams that I like for us to share, if you're going to share where you are close to your goals, though, please make sure if you use numbers that you spell them out. Do not use digits, or we're going to have you retract your statement. But yes, let us know where you are in terms of your subscribers, where you are in terms of your watch time. If you have any other goals that you would like to reach, just please do make sure you spell out numbers if you're going to use numbers. So if you're going to use the number 1, spell it out ONE. But other than that, and then don't use the S word. So if you're going to talk about subscribers or something like that, just say S or followers or something like that, so that we don't have YouTube looking over our shoulder. So who else do we have coming in? Increase Joel Nari, how are you? So good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, my big screen. Okay. That's awesome. Hello, family. I'm on a TV. That is so cool. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Yeah, guys, if you are interested in connecting with me on Instagram, I'm going to flash this up. I am Eats Venus on Instagram. And then obviously at times when you're not sure what my IG is or what my Twitter is or what my website is or whatever, it's in my about area of my channel. It's also in the description of my videos as well. I always put it at the bottom on my social media. But yes, on IG, I'm Eats Venus. On Twitter, I'm Eats Venus. My website is absolutevenus.com. My other YouTube channel is Absolute Venus as well. So you can reach me in all those places, including right here. So awesome. Who else do we have in the house? Simply K Simone. How are you today, sis? Love seeing you in the house. Hope everything is going well for you. TK Tanae, what's going on? So good to see you as well. 15 awesome channels, guys. We're not even 15 minutes in. Y'all showing the love with the thumbs up. The family is in the house. I'm too fly. Yes, you are. How you doing today? So good to see you. Rob's Kitchen, my brother from another mother is in the house. What is going on? How are you doing today? Excellent. Folks are meeting each other up. Wonderful. Risa's Mukbang, how are you? Welcome in. So glad to see you guys. So as you're coming in, and there's family here that you haven't met, 16 awesome channels, in fact, including yours. Make sure you do meet up with the person above or below you. And if you know them already, make sure you support. Go over to their channel, watch a live stream, meaning be in there live. You don't obviously not gonna watch back a whole live stream. Sometimes it could be an hour, 2 hours, more hours. Watch a short video in full, guys, and give them a genuine comment. Also, watch a playlist, maybe y'all could be playlist buddies because we know we're all trying to crank through those watch hours. So please do continue to support after that initial connect. Okay. Thank you so much. Megan Rose, welcome in the house, sis. So good to see you. Thank you for being a part of the visionary. So the visitors to this planet, and we're creating a life we want outside of YouTube and the community that we want inside of YouTube. So nothing but positive vibes here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. 1,000, yay! I'm right behind you. I'm about to get my 1,000 watch hours probably after this live tomorrow. So guys, we getting it. We kicking it over 1,000. Once you get over that first 1,000, it's on and popping from there. So good to hear that. Congratulations to you, Hooked on Tea. That is awesome. What else? Thank you, Rob, for sharing me out. I much appreciate that. Thank you. As you guys come in, thank you again for hitting that thumbs up. People are connecting up. So glad you're doing well. Awesome. Cool to the Fullers. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Met him in Natural Lauricia stream. Really cool person. Has some awesome poetry and lyrics and all that awesome stuff that he creates. So guys, if you haven't connected with his channel, please do get over there. Really cool. Thank you for being here today. How are you doing? Excellent. Connecting. Everybody's connecting up. Excellent. J&K Adventure Vlog. How are you doing today? So good to see you in the house. 16 awesome channels, guys. 17 minutes in. The energy is going. The positivity is going. Folks are meeting new people up. We will all get there. We got to do it together. So thank you so much for being here in a real, genuine community that is looking to help each other grow. So thank you. And then the other thing, as you do live streams, just like this one, guys, it's very important for individuals to stay in your stream at least 15 minutes. So that's my favor that I ask of you guys as you're here and we're connecting up. If you can stay for at least 15 minutes, that'll be awesome. I know we're about our day and busy lives and that might not be possible, but if you can, I'd really appreciate it. Eric Garcia, my favorite pal, how are you doing? So good to see you. How's it going today? Eric is always awesome, guys, as I tell and shout him out in many of my streams. He's very supportive, and every time I see him around, he's always like dropping links for me and all that cool stuff. So really awesome, supportive guy. So if y'all haven't gotten over to his channel, you definitely need to. So as you expand your family, the folks in here are people that you definitely need to have on your team, because you only go up from there, and you know that their support will continue to be with you as you continue throughout your YouTube journey. Awesome. Excellent. Awesome. Yes, how is everyone's day going? I hope it's going super awesome. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. So the genuineness is here, guys, so you definitely need to connect up with it. Awesome. So glad you're doing well. Thank you for being in the house. Sean and Casey on vacay mode. What's going on with you guys? So we're going through a hodgepodge of subjects. So I opened it up with asking kind of where everybody's goals are. And so just kind of moving through that and opening up the dialogue really for us to be able to share kind of how our journeys are going in general based on what goals we have. So it's kind of an open dialogue up to what you guys want to talk about. But one oddity that I'm noticing with my analytics and my growth on YouTube is that I mentioned it a couple of times in some prior streams, but it's kind of puzzling me to why this keeps happening. So every Monday, whether I have a live stream within a day or so of that, but every Monday I lose 30 hours of my watch time and then I get it back later in the week. And so it's kind of deflating at the beginning of the week for me because I know that that's happening and I can't really get a gauge on what I've earned the prior 2 days because I know that 30 comes out and then it comes back in. But by the time it comes back in, it's like in the midst of me creating more content. Like today I have a stream, so tomorrow I'm going to take a look at my analytics, but I don't know if it's going to be purely what I earned just now and from people watching my content today, or mixed in with that 30 hours that YouTube keeps taking away and putting back every Monday. So it's really weird. I don't know if you guys have encountered anything like that with your watch time, or if you analyze it and watch it as much as me. I do at least once a day so that I kind of know how I'm progressing toward my hours. But yeah, I just want to share that forward in case anybody was going through something similar. You are not alone. So it's just the interesting dynamic that is YouTube. Awesome, awesome, guys. Spread the love. Who else do we have coming in the house? Folks meeting each other up. And Eric Garcia, I told you he's awesome, you guys. He's dropping links right now. Awesome, awesome moderator, awesome, awesome channel. You have to get over to his house. So just as he's sharing love with you, dropping your links, get over there and share some love with him. Excellent. Yes, he's awesome. Sharing all the links. Mr. Wise, welcome in. Life's going well. How are you doing? Okay, yep, awesome. Thank you so much for keeping me running as you're cooking some good food. What are you cooking? You know that's gonna be my next question because I like to eat. So, so to become monetized, Risa, you need 4,000 watch hours in a year period. So within 365 days of when you first started earning hours on your videos, you need to get to 4,000 hours. So it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So that's what you need to get monetized. I think it started before I started going live consistently, but I think I notice it more now because every time I go live, I expect a certain amount of hours in addition to the hours that are coming through from my recorded video and people watching my playlist and all that stuff. So I have a loose tally in my mind each day of what hours I should have the next day, give or take, 5, 10 hours or whatever. I give it even that big of a buffer. And then every Monday, it doesn't matter if my last stream was on Friday or Saturday, on Monday, and when it carries over Pacific time, like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, it'll switch over and then I'll see what hours I've made. And then by mid Monday, it'll be down 30 hours. It does it every week, but the hours do eventually come back in. But like I was mentioning before, it's kind of it throws off my calculation because I'm like, okay, is this 30 hours that I'm getting back from YT that they took, or is it from my newer content gaining more hours? And it's a little bit of both. So it's kind of, annoying to have to continue to go through and recalculate what I've already estimated. So it has It started beforehand, but I'm noticing it more now because I'm streaming on a regular basis. My day is going well. Thank you so much. Let's see. Vern, welcome in the house. How are you doing? So glad to see you. TK, yep, guys, you got to get over to these channels if you don't have them already. 13 awesome channels in the house, 25 minutes in. We're talking about being a creator, getting over the hurdle, understanding the YouTube rules, working through our analytics, just making sure that we move along in this thing and keep our momentum, keep our morale, and connect with a group of people that are going to support us along the way. Ooh, mussels and shrimp. So you're having seafood boil. Mussel shrimp. That's awesome. I love both. Sounds really, really tasty. Excellent. Folks meeting. I'm glad you guys are meeting up because I assume because everybody is in my family that you guys have already met up, but I'm seeing some connections going on there. So that's awesome. Spiritual refugees, what's going on? I'm doing well. How are you doing? So glad to see you. Excellent, guys. Let's see. I saw a comment from Sean and Casey up here. Let me see. Yeah, so the watch minutes. So, guys, as you go on your analytics, if you're not all the way familiar with YT analytics, most of the analytics in relation to watch time is calculated in minutes. And so obviously you do, the divide by 60 to get your 4,000 hours. But yeah, so the 240,000 minutes was like daunting to me to think through in my head, like how much content, how long it's going to take me to get to the 4,000 hours. So I thought of it in terms of my YouTube subscribers. Right now, I'm a little less than maybe 5 or 7 subscribers, less than 1,800 right now. So if you take 4,000 and divide it by 1,800, or at the time, if you take 4,000 and divide it by 1,000, like if you have 1,000 subs, that's just 4 hours of content you have to get your subscribers to watch. Now, obviously, a majority of our subscribers are not coming back on a regular basis and watching our content. So you're not going to get all 1,000 to watch 4 hours of your stuff. You might get them to watch 15 minutes, one video in a 3-month period or something, if that. So you can't simplify it down to those terms, but when you start thinking about it that way, it becomes a little bit more manageable. At least for me, it did. So as I'm coming up on my 1,000th watch hour, there's 3,000 more hours that I need. If I live stream the way that I usually do, within 2 hours of streaming, I'll have 40 hours of watch time. So even if I round it down to 30 hours, 3,000 divided by 30 hours, that's 100 more times I have to stream. That just gives you an idea. And I'm streaming every day now. So I would be there, within, I don't know what that is, 20 weeks, which seems a lot. But that's just from live streaming, not to count all the other time I'm going to get from people watching my regular recorded videos and then people watching my playlist as well. So it won't take me 5 months. It'll probably maybe take me 3 more months or 2.5 more months or whatever. But it's just something to help you through it, to say it's not a year off. It's not going to take me, too much longer, and then keep your morale going and you focused on what content you want to create. Because ultimately, that's why we're on here, to enjoy ourselves and create the content that we want to put out to our audience and not have to constantly rack our brain about YouTube rules and then, meeting the milestones to get monetized. So yes, I do have the YouTube app on my phone. I use that, but I'm finding with the YouTube app on my phone, that's overestimating the number of watch minutes that I'm getting. versus what's over here, because over on my computer I use, the YouTube studio, but then I also have vidIQ plugged into that, and vidIQ does a tally every day of what the watch hours, the subscribers, how many views that you've had in the last 7 days, how many views you've had in the last 48 hours. And it's just a quick dashboard. So I know every morning how many hours I have just by looking at that, instead of going in, seeing what I had yesterday, dividing it by 60 to get the hours, and all of that is already tallied for me, utilizing the vidIQ plugin for Chrome. So yes, I have the YouTube tools, but I'm finding that some of the third-party tools help to move things along or summarize things simpler than what YouTube is putting out. So yeah, I use a bunch of things. Excellent. Yes. So when you first start your content, so let's say a year ago, on October 13th, you started your channel. Let's say October 14th, so a year from today, you started your channel. You have to get those 4,000 watch hours within those 365 days, because tomorrow, October 15th, the hours that you earned last year, October 14th, is going to go away. So each day, the hours are going to start going away. So for us that have had our channel for less than a year, most of us have, we don't have to worry about that yet. But as you get closer to that 365-day span, hours are going to start dropping off. So you got to make sure that you either get all the hours that you need within that 365-day span and apply for monetization, or if you get longer than that and days start dropping off, you got to make sure you make up the time that you accumulated on those days and then some to get to your 4,000 hours. But from end to end, within a 365-day period, you need to get those watch hours before you can apply for monetization. So that's what the rule is right now. Who knows if it'll change going forward. Awesome, awesome. Who else do we have? Professor of Perseverance, how are you doing? Welcome in this evening. So glad to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. As you come in, if you can hit that thumbs up for me, I would really appreciate it. We have 10 awesome channels in the house, 32 minutes in. Thank you guys for being here as always. How many minutes do I have? That's funny because I don't think of it in terms of minutes. Let me look at my analytics, but I know I have 930 hours. 930 hours, so whatever that translates into. And so in the studio app, it is equivalent to 41,000 minutes, 41,636 minutes. So I think, wait a minute, that's in the last 28 days. That's the other thing about this. Hold on. I will tell you right now. Total 55,785 minutes. That's 55,785 minutes, which is equivalent to about 930 hours. 930 hours is what I have right now. So in the next 2 days, I will be over the 1,000 hour threshold and moving on from there, hopefully, because YouTube will give me the 30 hours that they took from me already. So that 55,000 minutes. 55,785 minutes doesn't include about 2,100 minutes that they took from me out of nowhere, and they do this every Monday. So I'm going to get that back, and then so I'm going to have folks running my playlist because I'm, as I mentioned before, connected with Team Build with Geo, and so I was assigned 4 playlist partners this week, and vice versa. And so I'll get 80 hours just from that playlist traffic as well. 80 whole hours. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to be, over the 1,000 hour watch time mark. and on from there. So that's awesome. Let's see what other questions that we have. Folks are connecting. Marcos, welcome in the house. What are you up to today? So good to see you. Saw you in an earlier stream or two. So hopefully you're having an awesome day so far. Okay, thanks, Vern. See you in a sec. What's wrong with the like button? Thank you. Thank you for asking because that happened to me earlier on today when I was in Carter's Eats' live stream. I hit her like button like 4, 5, 10 times trying to like it. And I said something in the stream, and one of the awesome people in there said, are you watching this on Google Chrome? I said, yes. They said, it's a glitch with Chrome. I'm having the same problem. So, guys, if you're watching on Google Chrome and you're trying to hit the like and it sticks and then it comes back, it says like added and then it unlikes or, it turns back to gray, blue to gray, blue to gray. There's something going on with Chrome today, which is annoying because this is how people get their live stream recognized and lifted up on folks' home pages. And so all of the likes in the world really help. But apparently, for some reason, Chrome doesn't want us to like videos today. So that's what's going on. It's not my channel personally, but that's what's happening on Chrome today. So it worked when I was trying to like other things, but live streams is not working with. I've gone to people's houses, connected with them today, hit a thumbs up for their recorded videos, but for some reason for the live videos, the thumb is not sticking. It's not staying blue. So that's the latest update I have on it. Thank you for reminding me because I was like, oh yeah, that was happening to me today. See, guys, all kinds of oddities going on. So the more we share with one another, the more we know. Nancy for Life TV, how are you doing today? So glad to see you in the house. 11 awesome channels in, 37 minutes in. Thank you all for being here and connecting up. I see some really great conversations and connections happening. So that is awesome as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being in the house, showing your support and connecting with your fellow creators today. Excellent. Recommending, okay, but what I did notice is that TubeBuddy is the only recommended sponsor app by YouTube to be used besides YouTube Studio. That's weird because I started out using TubeBuddy, and again, I've been creating content for about 6, 7 years on my other channel as a hobby on the side. Wasn't as committed to, putting up content as consistently on that channel as I am on this channel. And I had TubeBuddy. I paid for TubeBuddy for several years. I think TubeBuddy got very comfortable with YouTube and the leaders in the YouTube creator community, experts like Roberto Blake and others recommending TubeBuddy. And so I don't think they revolutionized the tool as much as they could. And so that obviously leads the way for competition like vidIQ. And I'm telling you right now, if you do a trial of vidIQ versus, I don't know if you have the paid version of TubeBuddy or not. So whatever version of TubeBuddy you have, if you compare that to what you would get or experience with vidIQ, you might, like I did, find it to be more valuable where I am in my journey right now. Because I already, kind of raised up one channel. It's not a super large channel at all. It actually has less subscribers than this one has, but that just goes to show you having the basic tools in TubeBuddy. It makes it easier to automate certain things. Like TubeBuddy, you could set up templates and things for how you want your titles, descriptions, tags. You can batch, update things, all that. You can do keyword research and all that, just like you do in vidIQ, but it's just little things here and there in vidIQ that like boosts watch more than TubeBuddy does. That's why the folks that are talking about TubeBuddy, they have a full-time job trying to tell people how to maximize and focus on and customize thumbnails and this and that. You still need them because TubeBuddy is not doing that for you. It's just kind of an interesting thing. But yes, it probably is that TubeBuddy is recommended by YouTube. Who knows what the partnership is there? But there's definitely perks to other tools that I find more helpful more than some of the stuff that's in TubeBuddy. And I paid for both, and I'm just kind of giving my 2 cents on what I think I want to continue to invest my money in right now. So hopefully that helps give some insight to why I'm using vidIQ now. Where do you find your hours, not the minutes? Right. So in YouTube Studio on the computer and the app, they do not tell you the hours. You're going to have to calculate them either way by just dividing your minutes by 60. I'm looking right now on my phone in the app, and it's still showing cumulative minutes. It does not calculate hours for you. So you just take your lifetime minutes and then you divide them by 60, obviously, because they don't give you that hour calculation. So let's see, who else? Oh, Doreen's Everyday Life. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Excellent. Folks are meeting each other up. Excellent, excellent. Pamia, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Cecilia's Chronicles, welcome in the house. How are you? How many views do you possibly need? That depends. If you have a 1 hour, let's say you have a 1 minute video, you're going to need 240,000 views to get to 4,000 hours. So that just goes to show it depends on what your content is. Now, if you have half an hour videos, then you're going to need way less than that because you're only going to need 8,000 views of, is that right? 8,000 views times 30 was going to give you that 2,400,000 to, give you that many hours. So it just depends on the length of your videos, how long people are staying on your videos. Because even if you have a 30-minute video, a half an hour video doesn't mean that an individual is going to watch it in full. So chances are you're going to need 3 times, 4 times as many people to watch your 30-minute video than if 8,000 people just watch your 30-minute video all the way through. So it's no specific number. Nope, there is no specific number. It depends on the length of your videos, the length of engagement, of how long someone will watch your video, and then the frequency that you publish videos as well. Chances are you can't just have one video up there and then just keep driving 8,000 to 10,000 people to it, and then you'll be to your 4,000 hours. Unless the video just happens to be viral, and then there you go. Some people can get to the 4,000 hours within, just having 1 or 2 videos. One goes viral and they can get monetized or be eligible for monetization in a week. It just depends on what your content is, how large your audience is, the length of time your videos are, and then the duration to which your average viewer watches your video. Excellent. You guys are connecting up. Yeah, guys, I don't know if it's Chrome, but that's what somebody was telling me because I couldn't thumbs up stuff either today. So it's okay. I don't have many thumbs up on this one. I know it wasn't for lack of trying. So yeah, Marcos, you switched over a little bit ago, and I know I'm behind in the comments, so hopefully it works again. It's counting the likes. Okay, good. Yeah, it's rejecting my likes too. It might be a YouTube thing then, but when I go on people's videos and like, just fine. When I'm in the lives, not so much. It keeps taking it away from them. So I don't know. Fun with YouTube. Excellent. Erica's still working super hard, putting those links out there, guys. So if you haven't gotten over to Eric's house, please do. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just skimming through, making sure I didn't miss anybody as they come in. Yep, YouTube. Okay, Tube Buddy. Yep, I have a formula that's been working. I've been testing it out and everything has been working successfully. That's awesome that you're having great success with Tube Buddy. Yeah, it was a good tool for me starting out, definitely, but it's, yeah, now I'm definitely the analytics and vidIQ that's helping this particular channel jump forward. Now you guys focus on travel, so it could vary with the genres that we're in too, but yeah, whatever's working for you, that's awesome. Breaks and stuff. Thank you so much for being here. So glad to see you. You're amazing. Welcome in the house. Let's see. A YouTube app. Did you need a YouTube app for analytics or streaming, or what did you need it for? Because yeah, the YouTube Studio is good for analytics because I'm, in the studio here, and it has like simple analytics that you would see on your, the back end of your YouTube Studio on your computer anyway. So if you wanted kind of quick access to that, that's helpful as well. So there is a YouTube app where you can view YouTube videos, but then they have a YouTube Studio app too. That's like the back end dashboard of your YouTube analytics that you can get on the phone as well. So either way. But yeah, when I'm on my computer, I find it much easier because vidIQ has the a plug-in, and you just drop it down and it's showing you hour by hour or a longer period of time your hours, and it calculates the hours for you and all that stuff. Excellent. Okay, I'm catching up. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I'm way behind, guys. Breaks and stuff. You're three more from 700. Awesome. If you could retract that statement, though, we just want to make sure that we don't have any numbers in the stream. And if you do put numbers, do spell it out. Yeah, that's true. You get them much faster when you go live. And then that 4-2, guys. If you're going to put numbers in, please do spell them out. I don't like to regulate my stream that way, but people keep on saying that there shouldn't be any numbers in there. So let's spell out the numbers. Thank you. Studying the creators. Thumbnails and content. Yeah, you have to do that. And that's what all the gurus say over and over and over. However, when you're a smaller channel, we all know that we're all, for the most part, trying to do that. And you still, it depends also on what genre or focus your channel has, because if you're going to do seafood boil mukbangs, it doesn't matter what your thumbnails, tags, or descriptions are, unless there's some way that you could get somebody that has some notoriety, like B Loves or something, to shout out your channel or your video. You're not going to get views. So that's where I differ from that garden variety, you need to do these 5 things videos that the gurus keep talking about. Yeah, that's YouTube 101. But when you get beyond that and you're 50 to 100 to 300 videos in and you still only have 800 subscribers, I'm gonna just take a moment of silence for that. That is not any kind of grind I want to continue to be on. So we need to make sure that we obviously follow those general rules, but then go above and beyond that so we can have some growth that's going to sustain us, because putting out that much content and not getting the recognition from the YouTube algorithm is not the way to go. And so, guess what? The way that I was able to boost my, what is that? I want to call the right thing, the click-through rate. What is that? I'm trying to think of right now, because I'm going to go into my YouTube dashboard and that'll help me know what I'm talking about. So discovery on here. So when you're in your YouTube studio and then you go into the analytics, and in general, it'll take you to the overview tab and you go over to reach. That's what I'm talking about. That's when you look into if YouTube is suggesting you. And so, in terms of reach, the percentage of YouTube that was recommending my videos with all these awesome tags and attractive thumbnails and this, that, and the other thing, when I first started, it was only about 2% of YouTube. Then it went to 5%. Then it was hovering about 10% until I started doing live streams. Now, guess what? How much of YouTube is recommending my content? 25%, guys. So you definitely do need, and it seems like YouTube is encouraging us to do more live content, more live streams on demand, and then the average duration. When I first started doing this for my videos, whether it was high production, because if you look at some of my older videos, I was about town and reviewing stuff and extensive video showing people around Chicago, this and that, and shorten those videos to just be in my house doing mukbangs, all of that. So, the content was there. It's a variety of content. But just by going live, the average view duration of my videos has gone up. The recommendation of my content from YouTube, my discovery in the YouTube search has gone up by boatloads. So, guys, if going live is not something that you thought about in terms of your ongoing formula on YouTube, you definitely need to reconsider that. So, it's definitely something to think about, guys. Aaron Lee, thank you for being in the house. Thanks so much for being here as always. Love to see your beautiful face in the house. How are you doing today? Thank you. Yes, guys, as you're coming in, please do thumbs up that live. We got 18 awesome channels in the house. I'm sharing the knowledge that I have. Sean and KC is sharing their knowledge about tools that's working for them, guys. It's some awesome education and just sharing that's going on in here. So thank you so much for contributing and being here and connecting up and really making some genuine network connections and making sure that we sustain our supportive community. Gaming with JT, welcome in the house. How are you? Trucking Monster 21, welcome back. How are you doing today? You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, analytics are very important. And as we connect and learn about all these different tools and things that we need to engage folks, that would be awesome. Post a video for 3 days. And yeah, that's the thing, guys. So the volume of content that we need to post, if we're not doing live streams, we have to keep posting videos. And there's people that's way ahead of the game. They've been posting videos every day. They have a captive audience. And then, so how do we keep up with that? How do we keep up with it and be able to grow our audience and get recommended and suggested alongside their videos if we don't have the volume? So this is one way I'm keeping up with the volume. And now that I'm doing these on a regular basis, I don't want to saturate my homepage, my videos. When you go into the videos tab of my page, you will see a majority live streams because I'll be doing these every day, but I only release recorded food videos twice a week. So after I release or do a live and the recorded live is available there, I unlist all of my lives after a couple of days after I know that I've gotten what I should be getting from the analytics in terms of watch hours, then I'll unlist it. So now you, for the most part, will only see my food videos because it's like once we get over the threshold and YouTube starts recommending us out and non-creators with more abundance start watching our content, they're gonna be like, what are all of these like community chat stream things? I just want to see the food channel, or if it's KC, John and KC, they want to see the travel content, not necessarily, creator live streams, which Sean and KC do focus travel content even in their live stream. So it's not an issue for them. But for me, it would be because a majority of what I'm focusing on in these live streams is talking to fellow creators like you guys, talking through our YouTube journey. And so that's not going to be relevant to non-creators that's coming to purely see the food content. So it's challenging for us, even though the demand from YouTube and the results from YouTube is that you should stream all the time. I'm probably not going to want to stream every single day me eating live on camera, but I don't mind having these conversations with you guys because we're learning at the same time and supporting each other. So it's a challenge for sure. Yeah, I don't think so. I did have a paid subscription at one point. Again, I was starting out brand new back then, and it was helpful to me at that point in time. And they do definitely have some really cool tools that do help. Again, batch edit things. Like if you wanted to change, like when I wanted to change my Twitter and from Absolute Venus, which is my other channel. So I had, all my social media listed there. And initially, before I started my Venus Eats Twitter, I had my Twitter for my Absolute Venus there. So I wanted to batch edit every single description and every single one of my videos to include the new Twitter for Venus Eats, which is Eats Venus on Twitter. And so doing that manually would have been a nightmare. So I can see the value of having TubeBuddy for that. And I don't know if that the batch edit I think is included in the paid subscription. So you would have to have it for that. And then say anytime you see twitter.com/absolute Venus, you change it to twitter.com/ Eats Venus or whatever. And so you do that across 50 different videos. That saves you a lot of time. And that's what TubeBuddy's, slogan kind of is that it's going to save you this amount of hours doing this because you can set up templates and things. And as you do new videos, when you go to put in the description, it already has kind of a template for you set up and all that. It kind of helps automate things. Now, on the research side of things, it's good, but the tools in vidIQ, I think, are better and worth the money. So totally understand what you're saying there. Let's see what else. Dine with Gina, how are you doing today? So good to see you. Thank you. Welcome in. I'm gonna skip through guys a little bit so that I can make sure that I'm getting to everyone as they're coming in too. Yes, YouTube definitely is difficult at times. That's why I'm so glad that we're coming together and sharing with each other, because it's like, okay, we're new to this and trying to work our way through and not having guidance. I mean, you can search on YouTube for anything to help you understand certain aspects of YouTube, but until you're in the trenches with other creators and stuff like this, and we're able to come together and see the challenges and hear from others that are going through the same thing on a daily basis and really in real time, be able to talk to each other about it is totally different. So I'm glad we're able to talk to one another and share what we know. Yeah. I mean, you have to get that down to a science. You do have to have thoughtful titles, descriptions, and tags. Get that. And an attractive thumbnail, and the production quality of your video has to be decent. got all that. But as all of us are doing that, there are titans in this thing that have been doing it and have the formula down. And if we have similar content to theirs, and we're going to be doing similar types of, food or travel things or whatever these people are doing, and we're trying to get in the game, titles, tags, and thumbnails is not going to get us very far very fast. Because unless, again, something goes viral and you're lucky enough to have that happen. So we need to do it a little bit different way and get the engagement going and show that we are bringing our own team of supporters so that YouTube will go, man, we were sleeping on this channel. A majority of the people that subscribe to this person actually watch the content and they're engaged for a majority of the video. They watch 13 minutes out of the 15 minutes or 14 minutes out of the 15 minutes. This must really be some good stuff. Let me push it out to 10,000 other people outside of this community. That's the way we need to support each other to make sure that we wake YouTube up to the fact that there's some other good content out there. You can share the wealth with us. We're going to bring other eyes to YouTube that hadn't been on it before, and we're engaged in growing the creator and their content and vice versa. So we've got to really, really provide genuine support for one another. YouTube view hours requirements, and now I'm just focus on hitting my followers goal. See, look at this, guys. See, Erin was able to do it the other way. She has the hours. She just needs to get to the followers, which the followers, it should be a pretty good way, quick as well, that you can get there. You've probably heard the catchphrase growth stream. So there's live streams that happen every day that are focused on growing channels in terms of subscribers. So you can get that in, I would say, a couple of weeks. If you get in with those and connect with genuine people. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, because some people just make that initial connection, get the connect, and then you wake up and you will be 15 people down and you went to sleep and thought, you were all good there. So yeah, it is a challenge on both sides, but I think the subscriber count for some is the easier of the two. So definitely good luck for you on that, and I know you'll get there very, very soon. Yeah, we gotta make sure. Yeah, that's the thing, because I was in a couple of different streams. They are some larger streams that I'm in. What I've seen some do is mod everybody. So they don't have to worry about that, because YouTube doesn't review moderator comments. They just don't, because they're like, you set them as a moderator, so they must be following the rules and not spamming the chat. And so those channels moderate everybody, and so you could go haywire and put 1,000,001 emojis and all that. But like you said, there is no written rules to this thing. In the community rules in terms of service across YouTube, it just says common sense things like don't spam, don't bully, no hate speech, this, that, and the other thing. But it doesn't say spamming includes using more than 2 emojis, using digits instead of writing out the number, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just mimicking what I'm hearing other folks say that other channels got shut down for. But I don't think that should be the rule across the board for every single stream, because in here, when we're talking about numbers, we're talking about them in the context that they're not spam. So I agree with you. If you find something that outlines it, that will solidify it for us, that'll be awesome. But like you said, I haven't seen anything either. And so it's just making it really cumbersome to have to kind of reiterate unwritten rules or self-imposed rules so that we can keep YouTube out out of our stream. Which one were you looking for? I'm so behind, guys. Sorry. Which were you looking for that you were trying to find? Was it the analytics? Thank you, Eric, for continuing to post the awesome links for all of our channels here. Ronix, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Excellent. Folks are connecting up. Veronica, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Stefan, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you. Thank you for connecting. So after the stream, I'll definitely make it over to your house as well. Thank you so much. Excellent. Everyone doing well. I'm way behind, guys. I'm going to catch up really quickly right now. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, guys, we got 20 awesome channels in the house. Please do connect up. As you see Eric dropping these awesome links to your channels, please do make sure you show him some love. He's in here working for you guys. And we just want to make sure we're being supportive to everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. Glad you're doing well. Yes, there's lots of family in here, and we all are, loyal. So thank you so much for being in the house. Excellent. Yes, we definitely need to support each other. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And this is my son, guys, Ells Bells. Y'all see him in some of the food mukbang videos we have. So this is definitely my foodie buddy and my favorite best buddy.
How's it going, people? What's going on?
Pick of all trades, welcome in the house. How are you doing tonight? 19 awesome channels in the house, including yours. We're an hour and 6 minutes in. Thank you guys for being part of our family on planet Venus, the visionaries that's creating the life we want outside of YouTube and the community that we want inside of YouTube. All of these folks are really supportive and creative, and my son is doing a boogie because he knows how awesome our community is. So please do meet up with one another and keep sharing the love. Lisa Lee, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being in the house. Lynn's Vlog Star, what's going on? How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Excellent. I think I'm catching up, guys. I'm only 2 minutes behind in the comments. Thank you, thank you. Sugar Love, sis, how are you doing? Welcome in the house. How are you doing today? Sarah Otis, how are you? Welcome in. Guys, have you seen channels above or below you that you have not seen before? What's going on? Connect up. Everyone in here is loyal. I vouch for them. The new people in the house, I could feel the vibes. I know you guys know how to connect. Comment and stick. Leave genuine comments. Watch a video in full and make sure that you continue to support the channel. Watching videos, being in the live streams, watching a playlist here and there where you can. So let's do this and let's help each other expand. Family Global Inspiration, welcome in the house. How are you doing today? Excellent, excellent. Everybody's in. Excellent. Thank you so much for doing so. And anyone that is new, once I end the stream today, I will be back to your house. So if you left me a comment, I answer all of my comments and make sure that I see them multiple times a day. So if you're a new face, I will definitely get over to your house and show you some love. Excellent, excellent. Let's see. Connecting here. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, it was the Y2 Studio, your YouTube Studio app. Mm-hmm. Yep, you can get that on the computer. Adrian Love, welcome in. You're far too kind. How are you doing today? Excellent, excellent. Glad you guys are doing well. Wonderful, wonderful. Awesome. Yummy, yummy seafood dinner. It sounds so awesome. I should have that. I had a big lunch today, and it's only about 4 p.m. where I am, so dinner is an hour or two off, but that's a good light meal. Some seafood, I might have that for dinner too. Excellent. Everybody connecting. Great. Mhm. I know, right? He was having a boogie session. He's so funny. I'm like, Hells with the moves. He got the moves. Bojolanos, what's going on? How are you doing today? Excellent. Yeah, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you can, because I know that people were saying that it's something going on with the live streams or Chrome or YouTube or a combination of all of the above, because I wasn't able to thumbs up a couple of live streams that I was in today. So it's always something, but I appreciate the attempt. If you can't thumbs it up, thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, let's please give genuine support. So once you connect up, please come back to each other's houses and continue to show love. That's how we're going to move up in the YouTube algorithm in both search and suggested videos. So if you're going to connect up, be genuine and come back every now and then and watch some more videos or be in their lives like you're helping to support me today. And the love will come back to you. Definitely. Excellent. Cool, cool. Excellent. I'm all caught up on comments, guys. So I thank you again so much for being here. Big boy, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on today with you? How are you? Welcome in. So thank you guys. Yeah, awesome, robust conversation about being creators, the tools we use, what we need to get monetized, where we are on our journey. Some people are ahead in watch hours and have enough to get monetized beneath the subs. Some of us need the subs, or some of us need the watch time, and we already have the subs. So it just depends on what you're working through here, but we can all help each other grow. So let's do that. Yes, absolutely. Please do. Please do. So, yeah, awesome conversation. 21 awesome channels in the house. An hour and 12 minutes in. I thank you guys for hitting that like. I thank you guys for staying in for at least 15 minutes if you can. That helps immensely with analytics. For those who do not do live streams and are thinking about doing live streams going forward, that's really what is going to catapult your channel forward, is having folks come into your live streams and spending some real time with you, not going into the live stream, meeting the people they haven't met before, and then leaving after 2, 3, 4 minutes. At least 15 minutes is what's desired, because that really helps to show YouTube that the person, the creator, is engaging and keeping the audience focus in, and so that individual will pay the love for it back to you, and we will all help each other grow our analytics and ultimately make the case to YouTube that this is a channel that should be monetized first of all, but then have a larger audience than what they were able to garner themselves. So by pushing us out or pushing us to the top of the search. So every little bit that you're doing, guys, is much appreciated on my planet, and I will be your biggest cheerleader in your houses as well, because all of the faces that are coming in, I know the new folks like right off the bat, because the folks that I've been connected with for a while, we see each other all over the place, and we really do support each other. So I try to get to you guys' houses as much as I can. I was running 4 playlists all together on Saturday and Sunday from Team Build with Geo, guys. So if you are not familiar with Team Build with Geo, I say it in all of my lives, please do get over there. If you need help with watch time, they're going to hook you up. Geo, she's an awesome lady. And it's a great supportive team of folks over there, and they will support you in getting that watch time because you get assigned playlist buddies, and they are legitimate people, and they're going to watch your playlist all the way through. The only thing you need to do, three things. One is go over the Team Build with Geo, that channel page. So number one, go over there and subscribe. Two, hit the notification bell over there. And three, create a 20-hour playlist. You have to name it 20 something. You got to put 20 in that title somewhere so that your playlist buddies that you get assigned will know exactly which list to watch. It's very important. If you don't have a playlist named 20 something, she's not going to be able to assign you a buddy that week. So please do. Now, in terms of the duration of the playlist, it doesn't have to have 20 hours worth of content in it. It just cannot exceed 20 hours. So you can have 1 hour, 5 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours, 17 hours and 30 minutes, whatever, as long as it doesn't go over 20 hours. Once you created your playlist, you will attend. So that notification bell I told you to hit is step 2. You're going to be notified on a weekly basis of when the live streams happen for Team Build with Geo. You would go into the live stream when it happens. So for the past few weeks, it's been happening on Saturday. You go in for an hour, you sit with fellow creators just like this. You get assigned 3 buddies, unless you say, I can only do 2, I can only do 1 this week, whatever. You get assigned your buddy, and then from there you have 6 days to watch their playlist, and they have 6 days to watch your playlist before the next stream, and that's it. So this week, because I've been doing it for a few weeks and I have it down pat, they assigned me 4 buddies. I usually have 3, but this week I was assigned 4. I ran them all at the same time. My computer luckily didn't blow up on me, and I was able to move through them pretty quickly, enjoy some of the content where I could, but made sure I kept the volume on. You cannot mute the volume because YouTube is not going to count that as a view if you're watching things in silence, because you can't possibly absorb the content for somebody's playlist if you have it on silent. I've been hearing some people say, oh, I'm running you, but it's not, but I have it muted. You can't do that. It's not going to count. So just a little rule of thumb there. If you're going to help people with watch time, watch it. You can watch it on the lowest volume possible, but it can't be on mute. So anyway, I ran the 4 lists, and they ran my 4. I have about 19 hours, 54 minutes and some seconds. So this week I'm going to get 80 hours just from folks running my playlist, in addition to the hours that I'm going to get from the live streams, and then the hours that I'm going to get from folks watching my usual Tuesday, Thursday recorded videos as well. So there is ways that you can get through this without having to spend hours and hours editing and things. So it's a trade-off. Some people are more comfortable with doing live streams, and it makes more sense for their content. Some people, recorded video is the way to go, and they want to invest more time on, recording and editing and, uploading those. But I'm starting to find that I'm getting lazy, and I'm doing some live streams with my recorded content in it. And then after the live stream, I download a copy of my live stream, cut that piece of video out that has my mukbang in there, and then I'll, put my intro, outro on it and re-upload it instead of recording it and then putting it in iMovie and all this other stuff. So it's just, I don't know, an easier way for me because I'm already having the stream. I'll just take a piece of it and repurpose it as a mukbang when appropriate. So just some shortcuts there. If you guys are interested in going live and have not already, I encourage you to do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Same here. So I much appreciate you being here as always. Watch hours, it depends on your content. So some folks, based on what type of channel they are, they can more easily find ways to get more viewership from their videos if they do great keyword research, because there are some undersaturated niches that they can do. So if you do ASMR videos, which are those videos that you'll see people do when it's either eating videos or they're flipping pages, and there are certain sounds that trigger a certain response, and folks in a whole like universe of ASMR artists and stuff. So people use scratching techniques, or they'll tap, or different things with different types of materials and stuff like that. So there are some undersaturated areas of the ASMR community that you can come in, and that's all you do. Some people like to watch people cut their hair, or wash their hair, or paint their nails, or flip pages in a book, or whatever. And if that's all your channel does 24/7, and there's a high demand for that, you could get watch time pretty quickly. Gamers, if you get people that are focused on that specific game that you like to play day in and day out, and that's all the content that you do when you're making your way through a game, and they have to watch 3 hours, sit there for 3 hours and watch your content, you can probably get to your watch hour threshold pretty quickly because of that type of content. Others that have, vlogs and things of that nature, it may be more challenging because it's a more general focus. Unless you do travel vlogs, so it's in a travel niche, or food reviews, so you take restaurant tours and things, but it's a vlog or whatever. So for more general content, it might be more difficult to get seen and gain your watch hours. It just depends on what kind of content you have. But it is a challenge when you're first starting out, definitely, to grow your audience, first of all, and then get repeat viewership from your audience as it grows. So thank you, Tanae, for still being here. I appreciate that. Okay, a question from Veronica. If I run a vid on 2 different devices but the same account, does that count? It does not, even though it is different devices. It's the same, like I said, the same account, and then the same IP address. So if you're coming from the same account, first of all, and then the same internet connection IP address, is not going to count as 2 separate views, even if you come on different devices. So you definitely, if you're going to run someone's playlist or someone's video, that you not run it again on the same account, because YouTube is going to see that as one view and you're just viewing it over and over. So the length of the video, if it was 5 minutes and you just keep running it over and over, they're only going to get 5 minutes. And YouTube changed that a long time ago because folks were doing just that, but in an extreme way, and having bots, like robots, programmed on their computer, and they would just get on one video and run it 1,000 times automatically over and over, trying to accumulate watch time and views that way. So YouTube, caught on to that and said, and they even take hours away. So I've had or heard of instances where folks have run a playlist for a friend, and then they come back the next day and run the playlist again. Well, when they run the playlist again, YouTube takes away the hour. So let's say the playlist was 10 hours long and their friend ran it for the 10 hours and they're done. Then they come back later and run it again. As soon as they hit that first video in the playlist to run it again, YouTube takes away the 10 hours that they have already given, because they're like, okay, well, you watched it the first time. We gave the person 10 hours because you said you watched it, but you started it over, so you must not have watched it or paid attention to it and need to watch it over. So we'll just take that back and wait till you make it through it again. And so at the end of that whole cycle, I don't know if the person even gets credit back for the 10 hours that were legitimately watched. So the rule of thumb is not to run a person's playlist more than once in a 3-month period. You'll know when you're eligible to run it again, because as you watch videos, that red line goes across it. And so when you see videos with red lines that's already all the way across it, you've watched it. YouTube is giving you the count for the view. So do not watch it again, or it's gonna like negate the views, the time that you watched it the first time. So please do not rewatch people's videos or playlists, because it's gonna take the time that you already gave them back. That's YouTube. Can a mod drop the link? What do we want to drop a link for? I'm sorry, I didn't see it above. So just let me know. Yeah, and I could drop the link for it too. Miss Gen Xer Empath, how's it going? How are you? Welcome in. Awesome, awesome. Riri, how are you? Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah, yep. Still grinding it out. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being in the house. Excellent. Folks meeting up. I'm behind again. You guys are giving such awesome questions and stuff. I just want to make sure I'm being as thorough as possible. And thank you guys for coming in with the awesome questions and contributing to the conversation as well. Thank you. Thank you. What about watching someone on two? Yeah, even if you're on two different devices, yeah, it's just going to count as the one view. And then again, when you start again, or watch it on the second device, is going to take away any time that you've already given them from your first watch anyway. So unfortunately, that's how it goes. Dante Sports, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Yes, big boy, you always ask if you could ask me a question, so go ahead, as long as it doesn't include numbers. If it includes numbers, please spell them out, and don't use any S words like subscribed, and all that. So go ahead. Awesome. Okay, excellent. Everybody's meeting each other. Awesome, awesome. Let me look at something here. Yeah, definitely. So glad to see you. To play games. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Yeah, you have to be on two different accounts, Veronica. So sorry if you asked the question a couple of times. I see above, but yeah, the two different devices thing does not work. You have to be on two different accounts. You can't be on the same account, even if you use two devices. So hopefully that clarifies everything. Hi, Abandoned Boys. What's going on? How are you doing today? Thanks, Marcos. Thanks for being in the house. Excellent, guys. Little bit of everything with Jaleesa. How are you doing? Says sorry I missed you above. I was zooming through the comments. There you go. There you go there. How are you doing today? And then, I'm sorry, I think I missed my sis up close and personal with Cassie. How are you doing today? Hope you're still in the house. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. 14 awesome channels in the chat, including yours. Do meet up with each other, get to each other's houses, comment, commit, and stick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, please do not ask for back. Done, do it back. I hugged you, hug me. None of that. You can't ask for that back. It's considered spam or sub for sub. So we all know what to do in here. So yeah, if you connect up and leave a genuine comment, watch a video in full and leave a genuine comment at someone else's house, they know to get back to you. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being supportive. So the playlist, okay, I'm still confused about playlists. So if someone keeps watching it, you will lose minutes. Yes, if they watched it all the way through already, okay, and they watch it again, you're gonna lose the hours that they accumulated for you when they watched it the first time, because YouTube is gonna say, you watched the playlist, we gave the creator the watch hours from your initial watch all the way through. Now you're starting it all over again. We're not going to give them the hours again. So let's just take back what you watched already then, if you're going to watch it again, and then we'll give them the hours after that then. It's like it just starts it all the way over and you don't get the watch time for that when you watch it more than once. So do it like this. Watch a playlist and it's one and done. Don't go back and watch it again thinking you're going to give them 2 times the watch time, because it's not going to happen. It's actually going to have the opposite effect, and YouTube is going to take back the hours you already watched the first time. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, you have a whole totally different account. Like if Lovely B, you watch their playlist under the Lovely B Munch Bunch 2, and then you have a different account that's like Lovely B's Family Decor or something like that. That's a totally separate account and you want to watch it again, then they'll get the double watch time. But if you just watch it over and over under the same account, they're going to lose the credit they got for you watching it the first time. And there's no benefit to watching it more than once. It's actually a detriment because it's going to take the watch time back. So watching just one and done, watch it one time and be done. They'll get the credit for that one watch of their playlist and all is good. You're about to cook dinner. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for leaving me running. I really appreciate that. Excellent. So glad you're doing well. Sorry I missed you the first time. I was way behind and streaming through comments. Sorry about that. Oh, for the secretary because some have left out. Oh, is it? Did you usually not have the number 2 behind it? Now I'm confused. So yeah, you didn't have a 2 behind it. That's what it is. Ooh, soul food. So tasty. Sounds great. Excellent, guys. Thank you for the awesome questions, conversation, connecting up with each other. Hopefully, y'all feel the chill vibes. You're learning from one another and connecting up with some good people. So I thank you, as always, for being in the house, guys. Let's see what else. Okay, awesome. Sorry if I wasn't explaining that word. It was easy to understand there, but I'm glad that you got it. And hopefully that didn't cause any issues if you had, watched something more than once under the same account. But yeah, I've been seeing, excuse me, people say that their watch time has been taken back when, someone under the same account watches their content more than once. So, let's see. Thank you, Marcos. I appreciate the work that you're doing. So, guys, as you're in here, would you please make sure that you hug up the mods because they're working hard to keep a clean stream here so that we don't have any issues with YT or other things coming, challenges coming into the stream. So, thank you so much. Let's see, what else do we have here? Awesome, awesome. Spreading love. Thank you. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon. Have an awesome evening. Yes, absolutely. They're working hard to make sure that we, can focus on the matter at hand, which is us connecting with each other, keeping a positive atmosphere here, and just being a genuine support for each other's channels. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to. So whatever I can share that I'm learning, I'm happy to share it with you guys because it definitely is a challenge that we're all going through. So I just wanted to make sure that we all, have as much knowledge as possible to help us through this. So thank you for being here and asking very awesome, thoughtful questions. And we can only, help each other continue to grow. So that's what I'm here for. So thank you. Man, I'm super thirsty today. Maybe it's because I have to speak or whatever, but I'm going through almost 2 bottles of water. Staying hydrated. There we go. The real classy lady, welcome in the house. How are you doing? So happy to have you here. 15 awesome channels in the house. We're an hour and almost 40 minutes into the stream. Thank you so much for being in the house. Hopefully everything is going well with you. There's some very supportive creators in here. So if you're seeing faces you haven't seen before, please do connect up. And thank you for being on Planet Venus today. And excuse my creaky chair, everybody's old computer desk chair I have needs some oil. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Cubby, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? Happy Monday to you as well. How's it going? Excellent. So glad you're doing well. Thank you again for being in the house today. And guys, as you're coming in, definitely do hit that thumb, please. And then if you see a gray or a red button below you, please turn that gray and subscribe. If you leave me an awesome comment, I'll be sure to respond back and visit your house as well. Thank you again for being here. It's going well. Yeah, it's been a longer day for me. My body is kind of still transitioning from Central Time to Pacific Time, so I find myself staying up later and later, and then going, I better get to bed, because I have longer time to be up with the time change here. But I need to make sure I get good rest because I find myself waking up, going to bed late and waking up early. And so, but in general, I'm doing well today. So thank you for being here. It's good to see you. It's been a little while. So yeah, family, thank you as you come in. If you could like the live, and I know it's something going on either with YouTube or Chrome browsers or whatever today, and some people have attempted to leave a like and haven't been able to, so I appreciate that as well. So again, guys, if you're not connected with me already and you would like to connect with me on Instagram, that's my Instagram. And then that's also my Twitter. So Eats Venus is my Twitter as well. And then I have a website. So if you want to check me out over there, that's absolutevenus.com. And my other YouTube channel is also Absolute Venus. So those are the places in the atmosphere, in the internet universe that you can find me. So that's where I am. That's where I'm hanging out, other than YouTube, but I spend a majority of my time here on YouTube. So yeah, okay. So you haven't been on that much. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here right now. Hopefully everything is going well for you. Awesome. Yep. Excellent. Glad you're back. KFS Logging Company, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming in. Awesome, cool. Welcome back. 12 awesome channels in the house, an hour and 42 minutes in. We're coming up 15 minutes away from the top of the next hour, or my second hour. So I'll be on for about 15 more minutes, and then maybe we could rate someone. I thank everyone for the awesome conversation, questions, connecting, just making it an awesome place to be. So definitely do meet each other up, and we'll put another one in the can, another awesome creator chat. Oh, good. I'm glad you're well and everything's going okay. That's excellent. More eats. How are you? Foodie fam in the house. Boom, boom, boom. How you doing tonight, sis? So glad to see you. Welcome in. Perfect timing because I'll be on for maybe another 15 minutes or so, and then we're going to raid somebody. So I don't know if you're going on tonight, but if you are, we'll definitely bring the love to your house. Yep, that makes sense. I'm glad you're doing well. Just cutting away, huh? And you have other properties, right? You were saying you have a property in Vegas as well. That's awesome. Thank you. Yes, as you come in, guys, please like the live. I know there's been some issues with the likes on YouTube and you hitting it and then it going away. But if you are able to, I much appreciate it. Doing well. How are you? How are you? Ralph is live. Okay. So we'll carry the love over to Ralph's channel in about 10 minutes or so. Thank you. Yes, I definitely will connect with you on there as well. You're going on. So yeah, we might, we're definitely gonna go over. Okay, so are you going on in 15 minutes? So like 4:45, or you more 5 o'clock? I'm saying 5 o'clock for the folks that's on the West Coast, like me, like Marcos, like more eat. So let me know, and then I'll drop your link, and then we can go over to your house. And some people might be going over to Rob's house, but as we come, we're gonna continue to party on and share the love. So we'll definitely raid you. So just let me know if you're gonna go on at 4:45. At 4:45. Okay, J and K, well, I'll be here for the next 10 minutes or so, just wrapping up my 2 hours for you guys. So yes, do please connect up in the time that we have left. And if you have any more questions that I might be able to help with in terms of what I know on YouTube, just let me know, guys. Yeah, I thought it was just me too earlier because I was in Carter's Eats her stream earlier, and I kept trying to like her stream, and it kept hitting it and saying your like is added, and then taking it away, and I hit it again, and then it was doing that again. And so I just made a comment in the stream, and someone else responded and was like, "Are you using Google Chrome?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on with that?" And they said that it was happening to them as well. So I don't know if it's a Chrome thing, if it's a YouTube thing, because also today when I thumbs up some recorded videos from channels I was visiting, it was working just fine, but on the live streams it's not. It's just like, what's going on? Okay, you're going on now. Okay, so I'm gonna drop your link, and we'll be over to your house in like 10 more minutes. As soon as I get to my 2 hours, I'm approaching an hour and 48 minutes. 14 awesome channels in the stream. Thank you guys for being here. As always, we got some more awesome people coming in the house and some people leaving us. Lisa Lee, thank you so much for being in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I much appreciate it. You have an awesome, blessed evening. Miscellaneous Magnets, welcome in the house. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. What's going on? Spicy, what's up? Everything Spicy's in the house, guys. And I always gotta put on my best smile for my pal Spicy. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being in the house as always. It's always a pleasure to have you here. How's it going? Okay, but I go to my house. Okay, you're in Louisiana. Gotcha. See, he has homes in a couple area codes, guys. Hardworking and has, the homes to show for it. So there you go. It pays off. Excellent. Awesome families in here. As we're wrapping up this stream, I have about 10 minutes left. Hour 49 minutes, 17 awesome channels in the stream. Get over to everyone's house. If you're seeing some folks that you haven't seen before, you better get on over there. What are you waiting for? Awesome supporter creators just like you. So make sure that you connect up, because when you come to Planet Venus, when you come in this house, they're already vetted, because I rock with nothing but the best guys. So to connect up with each other in here. And when you wake up in the morning, there won't be people missing from your subscriber count because the folks in here are loyal and they are very supportive. So thank you for being part of the planet. Thank you for being one of the visionaries, the individuals on this planet that create the life we want outside of YouTube and the community that we want inside of YouTube. So again, thank you so much for being in the house. Okay, see you later. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate you. Hope you have the most awesome evening with your family, and I will see you soon. Bye. Excellent, guys. Thank you, thank you. I see everybody connecting up. Definitely do. Great channels, great people, great live streams. I mean, if you can't find a more supportive community here, so you're in the right place. Excellent, cool. Everybody that's connecting with me on IG, I definitely, after the stream, will be checking my IG, so I'll be back your way as well. And then if you're newer on my channel here and you connected with me and left a comment, I will be back to you as well. Thank you so much. Excellent, everybody meeting up. Love it, love it. Very cool. Awesome, guys. We have about 5 minutes left in the stream, so please do meet up with these 15 awesome channels that are in the house. And then we're going to carry the party over to More Eats' house. So, guys, do take this time to definitely connect if you have not already. Again, I thank you for being on the planet. I have committed to doing daily streams now. So this was one that I was doing a little bit later in the evening versus me being on at 11 Eastern time or 11 Pacific time, which translates to 2 p.m. Eastern time. And I was getting in an awesome crowd just like today as well, but just trying out some different times because a few people had told me that they were at work at that time, the time that I usually go on and all that. So just want to make sure I kind of test out what makes the most sense for my family here. So I thank you for being supportive as always, and I will be back tomorrow and throughout the week with other streams as well to give us more opportunities to connect with each other and share knowledge with each other. So I thank you for that, and that's my way of giving back to the community as well, and make sure that we all have a touch point where we can send positive vibes to one another, motivate each other, and continue to expand our community. So with that, as I was saying that, one of the people that is committed to growing a supportive community, T.R. Nairi, how are you doing? Welcome in, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate being granted the privilege of being a mod in your stream. You are so motivational, and I thank you for being here tonight to join my stream. And we are going to continue to party over to another one of your mods in a few minutes, More Eats. So definitely, guys, if you are not connected up with TR, you need to be connected up with TR, because just this spiritual nature and motivation of his stream enough alone will give you what you need to stay focused and positive and growing your channel, and know that there is genuine support out there. So please do connect. Please do connect with his channel. You will not be disappointed. The energy and the love that is in his streams is real, and you will really want to be part of the royal family. So again, TR, thank you so much for being in the house. And guys, there's 13 awesome channels in the house. So again, if you're seeing folks above you or below you that you are not connected with as of yet, please do get over there and show genuine support, and just don't drop by once. Continue to love forward. Get over to one of their live streams. Watch a video every now and then. If you have time to run a playlist, please do, because we're all in this journey together, and we really want to continue the motivation and the positivity forward. So again, thank you. 12 awesome channels in the house, an hour and 58 minutes in. We got a couple of more minutes, and look at it. More of the royal family showing up. Natural Lauricia, how are you doing, sis? I got 2 more minutes on. TR is in the house. More Eats was in the house. We're about to carry the party over to More Eats' house in a couple of minutes. Just keeping the stream open a little bit longer so folks can connect up. So thank you so much for coming in as well, guys. The love, we're going to share it forward. And so everyone that's in here right now, I much appreciate it. Renelle, welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. And like I was saying, I'm going to be on a daily basis around this time, probably around 2:45 Pacific time. That's the time zone I'm in. So count 1 hour ahead of that for Mountain, 2 hours for Central, and then 3 hours Pacific. So it's probably about 7:45 Pacific time. So that's what I'm going to run up to every day. So 5 to 7:45, 45 to 7:45 Pacific time. So thank you guys again. 1 more minute in, and then we're going to do Elvina's Eats Raid at More Eats' house, guys. We're going to share the love for it. So again, thank you to the 15 awesome channels that's in the house. Please do meet each other up. Watch your video in full, leave genuine comments, and really come back for more from the channels that you connect up with that'll really help us on our path forward. So thank you for being a visionary, and the visionaries are the creators on this planet that's creating the life we want outside of YouTube and the community that we want inside of YouTube. Again, I thank you all for being here. And if you don't mind, we're going to head over to More Eats' channel right now, and we're going to do a Venus Eats raid. So are you ready, guys? And we're going to continue to love over there. So if you can please hit the link that I'm dropping here, I will much, much appreciate it. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Thick and Chunky Show, thank you for being a new sub. I'm going to have these streams every day. So if you can come back and join me tomorrow, that'll be awesome. Right now, we're going to take the family and we're going over to More Eats' channel. So guys, please do click on that link. I'll see you tomorrow. I thank you for being on the planet, being a visionary, and love you guys. And I will see you over at More Eats. So thank you so much for hitting that link. And when you get over there, if you can say Venus Eats Raid, I much, much appreciate it.
Moderators, thank you guys for coming in. Brown Dwarf, how are you?
Yeah, so she's over there rocking and rolling, guys. If you can go over there. Thank you, spiritual refugees. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm doing well. Natural. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, guys. Thank you up close and personal with Cassie. See you over at More Eats if you can hang out there. I see you guys coming in the house. I see Natural. Thank you. And you're gonna have a ball over there, guys, so definitely. Hey. She's so funny. I'll just keep the stream open a couple more seconds, guys, so you can meet up. But yes, please do hit it and go on over there to Venus Eats. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Renelle, thank you. If you can head over to More Eats, please. And we'll continue the connections over there. There's going to be even more people over there. So thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to end the stream now. We're over at More Eats, so definitely hit that or you're going to get left behind. Come on, jump on that link and go on over there. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.